Welcome to the Chris and Ali Show. My name is Chris.
Bro, why are you talking like that?
What do you mean? What are you talking like what?
Why are you talking like that, dog?
This is how I always talk. This is the way that I express myself. You know this. What are you talking about? This is the way that I talk. This is how I talk when I go to sleep. This is how I talk when I wake up in the morning. This is how I talk to my mother, to my significant other, to everybody.
Were you born with a disability of any kind, or?
I mean, I am allergic to nickel.
Whoa. Was that a hard R?
Nickel. I said nickel.
Was that a hard R?
No, it was not a racial slur. I said
bro,
nickel.
I heard nigger,
I didn't
bro.
say I was allergic to... Oh, wait. What are you trying to... What are you trying to set me up now?
Say it.
I'm not going to say it.
I give you permission to say it right now.
No, I'm not. I don't use racial slurs. Only when I'm driving.
Hey.
Only when I'm driving. When I'm driving. Oh, I'm racist.
I think we're all guilty of that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've said racial slurs while you're driving in a car. You get real heated and there's a Mexican person and you say like, you damn beaner.
Yo.
I can say that I'm half Mexican. I can say that if I want.
You can.
And I know
not on YouTube though.
And I know you can't.
Nah, we're gonna have to bleep that
Oh
out.
God.
We're gonna have to. Plus,
Well,
I said the hard R earlier too.
Well, okay, we'll block that out, but we'll give you guys a clue. It's a bean, and then an ER at the end. So hopefully that kind of gives you some light as to what was just bleeped out.
You sound like Trump, man.
Trump's a real nice guy. It's actually really unfortunate. I think he's in prison now. They actually just released his mugshot. I don't know if you saw that.
It went hard. I'm not gonna lie.
What does that mean? It went hard. Like
it went hard, man. He's mean mugging in the mugshot.
He looked real angry. He was like, like I said,
he's pouting.
He was a nice guy. He seems very intelligent. He seems very personable. He was a great leader. Our people's 401ks were through the roof when he was in office, and he just seemed like a really great guy. He was keeping all those scary Mexican people away from the United States because they're dangerous. They're bringing fentanyl over the border. I mean, it's just really terrible stuff. But
what's wrong with fentanyl?
It makes you real sleepy, and then you just never wake up. So it's probably not good for anybody. But what I will say, he is in prison, and it's just a real bummer. And I saw there's believe it's 91 counts that they're charging a guy with, and I don't even understand why they would even do that because there's other presidents that have come before him that have committed atrocities, awful crimes, such as Barack Obama.
Oh, damn! Of course.
I mean, you
got to bring up the African American, huh?
No, it's not about the African American, and I'm not really sure if that's the appropriate nomenclature, but I believe that Barack Obama is a war criminal. He murdered lots of people in the Middle East, in Syria, Afghanistan.
If we're being real, that's his white side doing all that. That's his white side doing all that.
He is half white, Barack Obama.
He's white.
And he wasn't even born in the United States. I think he was born in Kenya, is what they say. And I heard...
He was born in Hawaii, bro. What are you talking about?
He's half white, half black, born in Kenya. And I heard that he can't swim. Only half of his body. Only half of his body can swim. He swims with one arm and one leg, like this. And that's his white side. That's his white side swimming.
Oh, damn. That's crazy,
man.
Imagine
that?
That's wild. Why would you say that?
What do you say what?
So, is it his right hand and his left leg, or is it his right hand and right leg?
It's his right arm and his left leg, and he uses his big ear as a propeller.
Yo!
He's just swimming like this. And it's just moving.
That is racist, dog.
What do you mean, Ray? The guy has huge ears. Bro. He's huge ears.
He's an old man.
His ears are like 8 inches long.
Trump's ears are pretty big, man. Pause.
I don't really spend a lot of time looking at Donald Trump's ears, but again, really unfortunate. Free Donald Trump. Seems like a nice guy. It's just a real shame.
Come on, man. Just let a few Mexicans over. It's no big deal.
I think we're full. I think we're
Come
full.
on, man, bro. The wall is garbage, by the way. It's only like half a wall, man. Anyone can jump that shit.
Anyone can jump that. Look at all these Mexican people just jumping right over the border. I mean, they should put them in the NBA.
W.
The W.
WNBA.
WNBA. Don't get me started on a WNBA, man.
Oh no. What's the beef with the WNBA?
I know I don't have a personal beef with the WNBA, but what I will say is that I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were telling me, why is it that women don't get paid, or women athletes, specifically in the WNBA, don't get paid the same amount of money that men get paid in the NBA? And I remember this person was telling me this so passionately, and she was angry, and she was upset at the there's an unbalance in the world and in sexes and genders and
what the hell is she angry about?
And I remember looking at this young lady and telling her, "Do you know why that is, though?" What's going on? Oh, text messages. Sorry. But do you know why that is? And the reason is because nobody is watching the WNBA. Nobody is watching it. When's the last time that you have heard of girls saying, having a girls' night? You know, they all come over and have a sleepover or whatever girls do, pillow fights. But, you know, they all hang out and say, let's watch the WNBA. Never. It never happens because it's non-existent. Women don't do that. Women, generally speaking, do not like watching sports. And what I've noticed, if women do like watching sports, they enjoy watching males playing sports like football and basketball, male basketball, the NBA.
Have you seen the stands in the WNBA? There's nobody in that crowd. There's nobody buying those seats.
No one's buying the tickets. And I'll tell you, again, the reason why these women in the WNBA aren't getting paid the same amount of money that a man is getting paid in the NBA is because there's not enough ad revenue coming in. So if you want these women to get paid more, you have to sit there on your television or on your streaming devices, whatever is your cell phone, your tablet, whatever it may be, and watch the WNBA, watch the ad spaces, watch the commercials, and then your lady friends will get paid more. Very, very simple. Simple fix.
You know they're not going to do that shit, man.
Buy the merch.
They're not going to do that,
Wear
bro.
the jersey. If these women who are complaining about this, you know, hypothetical, imaginary patriarchy, then they should support female athletes by buying jerseys, buying tickets to go see them live.
But what about the pay gap?
There is no pay gap. That doesn't exist. It's not real. And there's a lot of female-dominated careers, you know, such as, you know, in the medical field or in the educational field. Those are certainly matriarchies as well, right? But it doesn't mean that men can't go and work in those places. It just means that it's more female-dominated because women particularly gravitate more towards those specific careers, you know, like teaching or you know, being a nurse, you know, things like that. Or
just doing some hoe shit.
No, it's what are you saying? It's just women are more nurturing than men are. Is really what it is.
Shit, man.
Rant over.
Bro, they're not going to get together and watch a WNBA game. But they're going to get together and go to the club.
But I will. No, what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, man.
I did want to say something too. You know, it's really good to be sitting here with you, Ali. It's been a long time.
It has been a minute.
I mean, we hang out all the time. You know, and just to clarify, anybody that's watching this show because they watched the Richie the Barber Show, Oh my God, Richie! If you're watching this show because you watch the Richie the Barber Show, Ollie and I started podcasting. I think a year prior to the Richie the Barber Show.
It's like 2021.
2021, and so when I met Richie, I was doing a podcast with Ollie. And then, you know, when Richie and I started doing the show, it started taking up a ton of my personal time. And then, you know, my personal business started growing. And just a lot of shifts and changes happened during that timescape of my life. And we kind of stopped doing our podcast, you know, and now we're back at it. And we hope you guys enjoy it. We hope you guys like it. So, you know, and if you do like it, you know, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave us a comment. And we'd really love to hear your feedback and what you think or topics that you guys want us to talk about. Or if you have any questions about this show or my other podcast. Feel free to ask us any question, and we'll make sure to answer all those questions.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Woohoo! Well, anyway.
You know what else is growing?
What?
Country music. How you feel about all this country music popping off right now?
Growing, yeah. I think rap's over.
Oh shit.
Rap is crap.
Whoa. Hey, don't forget the videos you shooting, dog. Hey, relax.
No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. I actually enjoy every single genre. I like rap. I like hip hop. I like country. I like folk. I like punk. I like ska. I listen to opera music. I like it all. I really do.
Opera music?
Yeah.
Why?
One of my favorite artists is Enrico Caruso. He's a really wonderful Italian singer from the early 1920s. He was a really, really great guy. He would wear like a big fur coat, and he had a big, beautiful voice. And
gay.
He was also an actor. What?
That's gay.
Don't call the great Caruso
bro,
gay.
it's fine, bro.
No, it's not.
It's
fine.
2023. I'm very accepting.
No.
Of this side of you.
He's not a gay man. He had a wife.
No. He's not gay. But what he does is kind of gay, man.
We're gonna move past this.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna keep moving forward. But no, like you stated, country music is on the rise. It's on the rise. I, for one, am very happy about that, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because rap is crap. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm joking. No, but I think that everything has its time. Everything has its era. And I think for rap and hip hop, it's over.
Bro.
Now, look, listen to this. Billboard Top 100. I'm sure you guys all know what the Billboard Top 100 is, right? I think the top 4 or 5 artists aren't rap or hip hop. I think the top 3 are country artists. I think Oliver Anthony is one of them.
Oliver who? Oliver Twist?
No, Oliver Anthony.
That nigga broke, bro. He ain't got shit on fucking rap, dog.
Oh, so you have heard of him?
Maybe.
Yeah, Oliver Anthony's a brand new country artist who's just blown up overnight. I when I first encountered his music, it was Joe Rogan had reposted this video of Oliver Anthony singing this country song. And there's beautiful greenery in the background, and a dog, and a Ford Focus for whatever reason. And, it's just, he has a big, beautiful voice.
Wasn't he the racist one?
I don't know. And actually, I think
was he not the racist one?
I believe he's racist. No, at all. No. But he did specify, he did want to talk about his personal ideologies and philosophies on life and his politics. And he said he's dead center. That's what he said. I don't know the guy. But what I do know is that, country's taking over. Country is becoming number one. Oliver Anthony, do I like the song? I think it's a pretty good song. Do I think it's kind of negative and it's kind of a bummer? Yes. He's just sitting there complaining, saying he's working a full-time job and working overtime, and he's spending all his money on alcohol, and he's just getting drunk, and he's upset at the rich people. Like, it's like, what is this?
It sounds like rap to me.
No, rap is
the
more
way that
like,
he's saying.
Rap is usually glorifying a negative lifestyle.
Bro, but the only
materialism and sexual indulgence or overindulgence, really. It's really a hedonistic, disgusting genre.
Hey, man.
But I do enjoy it sometimes.
The only reason why country is at the top of Billboard right now is because nobody's really dropping in rap right now. I mean, what we have, Travis? I think, bro, Travis Scott.
Oh,
he had a bunch of shit on Billboard. I mean, it's falling off a little bit now because like these guys are blowing up.
Yeah, because he's satanic.
But you're not about to.
He's satanic, bro.
Travis Scott?
Travis Scott is a satanic worshiper.
No, he's not, dude.
You saw it.
How is he satanic?
You saw the festival. There was multiple people stating that when they were at that festival, where multiple people died.
We forgave him for that.
Who is we? And I don't.
We the people.
No, I'm not part of that group. And for me,
that group.
I'm not a part of that group. No.
That group.
Not a part of that group.
What do you mean by that group?
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
I don't know what you're trying to say either.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say, though, is that I personally have seen videos of people, speaking about their first account of being there live at Travis Scott shows.
What kind of
festivals. People? Kids, young people of all walks of life, all age groups, all races, and they're walking around. And they were saying how the vibe felt real dark at this Travis Scott event. And that Travis Scott was like going in a trance and doing satanic stuff and doing rituals with people in front of him. And there's fire and there's people dying and people can't breathe. It's really awful stuff. And what I'm trying to say is that people want something different. People want a change. People want something more wholesome. People want country music. Brings people together. It's fun. You have a beer.
What kind of people does it bring together?
All kinds of people, and you drink a Coors Light, and you go fishing with your family.
Fishing?
Yeah, you go fishing with your family. And you have a Coors Light, and sometimes you have a granola bar and things like that, and then hang out with your girlfriend, and you're real nice to her, and then you wear a wife beater, and you have a dog, and then the dog dies, and you write a song about it, and then the wife leaves, and you write a song about it, and then it's just a circle of life, and people like that because. It has more family value, more realness to it because
what kind
the
of
hip-hop
people
world
like
is a lot of real kind of fantasy, if you think about it. It's like a lot of these guys are doing like gangster cosplay.
Yeah.
In a way.
Maybe.
And there's nothing...
Some of them, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just how I feel, but I'm not judging it or saying that it's the worst thing in the world or it's terrible or they lack talent or substance or anything like that. I think there's something for everybody, but just saying. But there's other guys out there like Morgan Wallen. Have you ever heard of this guy? He's a real nice guy.
That's the racist.
Wait, what are you talking?
That's the race. That's the name that I was trying to think of.
Morgan Wallen's a nice guy.
Morgan Wallen.
He has a great song. It's #1. Right now, no, actually, sorry, it's like #2 right now. But it was #1 on Billboard for a while, Morgan Wallen. And I couldn't believe it. It was #1 for weeks until Oliver Anthony came around. It's like now our top 4 or 5 artists on Billboard are country artists. I mean,
didn't one of his neighbors catch him saying the N-word?
I don't want to talk about that.
No, why don't you want to talk about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, we all know who's supporting country people.
I don't know what you're
we all know who's supporting them. We all know who wants to ignore all the bullshit.
Who, me?
You already know who, man.
Well, I really don't know. We really don't know.
The Southern white folk. That's just what it is, man. That's their demographic, and they're getting paid off of it. I can't even hate on them.
Okay, so I will say, I have seen a clip. Morgan Wallen is a huge, very accomplished, very talented country artist, right? Morgan Wallen. And he did get caught saying the N-word, but he didn't say it with a hard R. He said it with a A at the end of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I heard it bleeped out in all the videos. I don't know if he's saying the A or the ER.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying it in a derogatory way.
Whoa.
He wasn't doing. It's not like he said.
What do you
there was a black man walking down the street and he said, "Hey, you damn N-word." He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like, though.
No, what happened was that they were out in Tennessee with all of his homies. And they're having a great time.
Tennessee called it.
They're having drinks. They're all drunk. They're having a great time. They're coming back home.
Oh, you got to preface it with they're drunk.
From a night out in the town. Okay. And so now his friend who came to visit him from out of town they're departing. They're leaving the house where they were partying at. And Morgan Wallen comes out and he tells his friend's girlfriend, he says, "Make sure to take care of that pussy ass N-word."
Oh, I see.
So he said it kind of like, it was like just like saying dude or man or bro. Like he used it in a way where like, like he was, it wasn't like a racial thing. It was just, he was just using it like as like a, just to accentuate what he was saying. And he was drunk, and he's a nice guy.
And by saying pussy ass N-word, that makes it better.
No,
he's not even saying like my N-word. He's saying pussy, ass, N-word.
Well, what do you want him to say?
That's crazy, dog.
I don't know. I don't.
That's crazy, man.
What do you want the guy? What do you want him to?
That's hard to defend, man. That's all I gotta say.
Well, all I'm saying is he's still top 5 on Billboard. People forgave him. That was 2 years ago.
People forgave Travis. And he was top 100 on Billboard.
Yeah, but he's part of like the Illuminati, and he eats children and eats people's, he eats children's blood and things like that. And he's married to a Kardashian.
You got proof?
And he procreates with these people. I mean, Travis Scott's a bad apple.
He drinks blood? Is that what you said? Children's blood?
I've heard through the grapevine.
Where is this grapevine?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why is it grape?
It has nothing to do with his race. But
I didn't say race.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know.
What I'm saying though is that Travis Scott, from what I've heard, is that he's a Satan worshiper.
No proof.
He's a government shill.
No proof.
These guys, they make music that is written by other people with subliminal messages in the music. Travis Scott, Jay-Z, even Kanye West. All of these guys are government shills. They're government agents. They're
going at Ye?
Even Ye. They're not true artists.
Damn.
They're not.
Whoa.
No, they're infiltrating the music world. These guys aren't the real deal, I'm telling you.
Ye is the real deal, man.
I'm sure
who made Graduation?
Well, I did. I graduated in 09.
Kanye West.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Hey, man. Kanye West.
And listen, a lot of people in recent days, recent times have compared the political sphere to like WWE SmackDown or something like that, where like there's like a president saying like, yeah, look at Sleepy Joe over there, and like they're all like burning each other and like dissing one another, and I think that the hip hop world, and I think it's pretty widely understood that although we do live in a democracy, presidents are elected perhaps, but we're really not given many choices. It's a two-party system, right? So, I mean, you kind of have to pick one of the two, and they're probably both part of the same camp. So what I'm trying to say is music is no different. They set up these characters like Kanye West, like Travis Scott, so they can infiltrate the music world because they know how powerful music is, and they put all these negative messages in this music in ways that they want to control the population. So I'd be very careful what kind of sound waves you put into your body.
Man, that was a whole lot of bullshit, bro.
What do you mean? It's true.
That's crazy,
it's the truth, Ali.
Bro, if you're falling for tricks like that, then you gotta just be stupid, man.
What do you
mean? That's crazy. Like, if you're falling for subliminal messages and doing what you hear and songs and all that shit, then you're actually stupid as hell. Like, to fall for that type of shit.
What I'm trying to say, not only is the lyrical content oftentimes, I think, clash with people's personal values. I think for the most part,
it's just a vibe, man.
That's fine. I think music for young people's always been, in a sense, very rebellious and all of that stuff, and that's pretty understood, right? What I'm talking about is not that. It's not the literal message of the lyrics. Which is already bad enough, by the way. But what I'm trying to say, is there's subliminal messaging. Subliminal messaging. And that's what I'm talking about. It's not being stupid and falling for these literal, terrible, hedonistic lyrics. I'm talking about the subliminal messages.
I need some examples, man.
And also,
I need some examples.
I'm not saying that it's just rap and hip hop. It could also be pop music. It can also be country music. Anything that reaches the masses to that level, could sometimes be tainted by these, rogue government entities that are out there infiltrating the music world, trying to, promulgate certain ideas into people's minds. And what better way to do it is starting with the youth and putting those messages in the music. I'm telling you, it's a real scary world out there.
It's not that scary of a world, man.
It kind of is.
Just having a good time.
People love to have a good time. I love to have a good time. You know who else likes to have a good time? Lizzo.
I'm like, who, bro?
Lizzo.
What the fuck?
Have you heard of Lizzo?
Where are you about to take this, man?
She's the big lady. Just the real big lady.
Bro.
What?
Why would you say that?
Bro,
She is the big lady.
I'm not gonna lie.
She is the big lady.
I mean, she weighs like 500 pounds.
That's fucked up.
Does she not?
She looks like it.
Let's look it up.
Maybe.
Okay, Google.
Don't.
How much does Lizzo weigh?
I don't think they'll have an accurate answer for that.
It says 308 pounds.
Damn.
308 pounds.
Damn.
She's a big lady.
Would you?
Would I what?
Would you?
What do you mean would I? You're not being specific.
I don't have to be specific.
If you can use your words, Ollie.
Would you?
Would I what?
I'm just saying if the opportunity were to arise.
What do you mean if the opportunity were to arise?
Would you?
Would I want?
Shoot a music video, man.
Oh.
What did you think I was talking about?
I don't know,
man?
because I was going to ask you if you'd have sex with Lizzo.
Oh, dude. That's crazy, man.
Would you do it?
No.
Why not?
I'm about to get canceled.
No, just
so
you can't be canceled if you have nothing to lose.
You know, it's
if you were like on a network TV show or something like that, then we'd care. But we're not. We're on YouTube. Who cares? You say whatever we want.
It's not my preference.
What is not your heavyset ladies? More pushing for the cushion. Oh yeah, that's what they say.
No, that's all cushion. There's no pushing that.
There's just lard up in there. You know what I mean? But no, there is that big controversy with Lizzo, and it's kind of funny. It's real funny because you know all these people that belong in this very interesting demographic, and for example, people like Lizzo or people like Doja Cat or any of these other, or like even
Doja Cat is satanic.
Taylor, she totally is. Taylor, so she's missing eyebrows. She's a weird looking. She looks disgusting. That Doja Cat lady. You know what I mean? She looks like something that was caught in like a garbage disposal,
oh my
and then
God.
they pulled it out, and then now she's walking around the world. She's disgusting.
She cleans up really nice though.
I highly doubt.
Bro, I promise you, she cleans up. She cleans up real nice.
I think Lizzo looks better than Doja Cat.
We're gonna put a poll up for that one. You're out of your mind.
Doja Cat looks like one of those crazy zombie tweakers that walks around in Skid Row.
But when she cleans up,
no. You
gotta wait for the cleanup, man.
Not having it.
There's no cleanup for Lizzo.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. I think that Doja Cat just there's no redeemable anything for Doja Cat. But there's a big controversy with Lizzo because Lizzo went out partying with her backup dancers. Her backup dancers are fat, by the way. They're overweight, heavy-set ladies who she hired. She purposely hired fat women to dance for her on stage because she wanted to be, you know, have representation for the heavyset ladies out in the dancing world, and so she hired all these fat women to be her backup dancers. And I think it backfired on Lizzo because Lizzo is probably a very hardworking person. That's probably how she got to where she is right now. But all these fat ladies that she hired, they're real tired.
You keep saying fat ladies, bro. It's killing me.
They're real tired. They're real
fucking killing me.
They're real tired. You know, they just want to hang out and eat from an old bar, you know, take a nap, you know, maybe watch a TV show.
Those are the ones that are suing her, right?
They're suing her. And the reasons why is because that Lizzo was fat shaming them. Because these fat ladies, they can't even dance.
Hold up.
And so Lizzo's like, hey.
Lizzo was fat shaming
them.
Her dancers.
Correct. And she's fat too. That's almost like saying. Damn. That's almost like saying like if Dave Chappelle was hanging out with Terry Crews. They're both black guys, and then Terry Crews calls Dave Chappelle the N-word. He's like, "What's up, my N-word?" And then Dave Chappelle's like, "You can't call me that. Like, you can't call me that." It's like, you guys are both black. You can say the N-word. Same thing with Lizzo and her backup dancers. They're all fat. So why can't she fat shame? Why can't she say you're fat? Get your ass in gear. That's all she said. The dancers couldn't keep up.
Oh, hold on.
They were tired. And
so
then
you're saying that you were on Lizzo's side.
I'm on Lizzo's side, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You get your ass in gear. You look at Lizzo. She's out there dancing it up and having a good time and doing her thing and, you know, putting bananas in people's vaginas and all kinds of
about to say,
yeah,
isn't she like assaulting them too? Like, what is going on?
There was an allegation. It's all allegations at this point. Innocent until proven guilty. So we don't know. I don't know. It's just at this point it's just allegations. There was one of the backup dancers. They all went out. I believe they were in the Netherlands. I think that they were at some sort of a show in Amsterdam. I think is what it was. And so
That's how she gets away with it.
Yeah, you got to be overseas, baby. No one's gonna be watching the red light district, donkey shows,
shit.
things like that. So anyway,
No
so Lizzo is hanging out with her whole crew, and there's a woman performing, which is disgusting, by the way. There's a woman performing crazy like sexual acts on this stage, and she pulls out a banana from the inside of her vagina. She pulls out the banana, and then Lizzo tells her backup dancer, "Eat it. Eat the banana that was in this strange Netherland lady's vagina. She's a sex performer. You don't even know where she's been, but eat that banana." And she forced the person to eat the banana.
So how much are these backup dancers getting paid?
Backup dancers on average, when they're working with artists of that caliber, get paid about $500 daily.
500 daily or 500 per the show that they do?
I believe it's daily. Yeah.
Daily?
Mm-hmm.
So even while they're on tour, like no matter what, they're getting paid that 500 daily?
Yeah, because they're gonna perform for like
fuck, man. They gotta eat that banana. Eat that fucking banana. You getting $500 every day? Shit.
Yeah,
man.
I mean that's pretty damn good. I mean, I'll eat all the bananas.
Somebody gotta eat the banana.
I would have eaten a banana.
I'm just saying, like it had to be somebody.
I would not eat a banana. I'm just kidding.
I don't think I would eat it either.
I probably would.
$1,000.
No, I wouldn't.
I might eat the banana. Like $1,000 a day. I might eat the banana.
Because think about it, if they're on tour with Lizzo, these fat women, if they're on tour with Lizzo and they're dancing their hearts out, and they're probably real concerned because they're dancing and sweating so much they're afraid they're probably going to lose their caloric intake.
I thought they weren't dancing hard enough. That's why she was fat shaming them.
Yeah, they were not dancing hard enough. So I'm saying that's why, they're dancing, their hearts out, and they're probably really concerned because they're losing all their caloric intake. And they're like, "Oh, we're going to stay fat if I keep dancing like this." They're probably thinking.
If that dancer was in a relationship, is that considered cheating?
What do you mean? Oh,
like if the dancer was in the relationship and they eat the banana?
I don't. I mean, that's a good question.
I mean, it's a sexual act.
It's a sexual act.
I feel like that could be cheating.
So I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay, so if my girlfriend went to a bachelorette party, and all of a sudden she's not aware of this, right? But a male stripper shows up.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm not there, right? Because this is a bachelorette. Guys are not allowed. Guys are not allowed. So if that were to happen, and let's just say the guy is there, the stripper, and he's dancing, and then he pulls out a banana.
Oh no.
Out of his crotch area.
Oh no.
And then if my girlfriend ate the banana.
Oh wait. But those dancers ate the banana like out of their pussy, right? They didn't like pull it out and then they ate the banana. Yeah, they ate it out.
No, the lady pulled it out and then Lizzo said, "Eat the banana."
Oh, okay, that might be a little bit different.
No, it's not.
That might be a little bit different because I mean the act of doing it like to them, it's different. But if they pull it out and then give it to you, it's like it's up to you if you want to eat that shit or not.
You're still participating in a sexual act because there's a person performing sex basically on stage, which is disgusting. Just despicable.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It is.
I don't like it. And so they're doing this on stage, and now, you're a willing, you're almost participating really because you're engaging, you're watching, and now you're eating the damn banana. Like I said, if my girlfriend did that, she ate the banana from some dude's wiener.
That's crazy.
I would divorce her.
That's crazy.
Even though we're not married.
That's crazy.
Even though we're not married. I would go to court and be like, "I want to divorce this woman." They're like, "But sir, you're not married." I don't care. I still want to divorce her. I'll get an attorney.
How do you feel about all those guys that say they're making a whole bunch of money, they're taking care of their girl,
sure,
they're handling all the bills,
okay,
and they say that they can cheat because they do all that?
Oh man,
how do you feel about that?
I think that
And I'm talking about Sean O'Malley, by the way.
Oh,
because that man's he's getting some backlash for that shit.
Sean O'Malley. He's a UFC fighter, and he's got really beautiful colored hair, just like I do.
Does he?
Yeah. Shout out Sean O'Malley, a real cool guy. I've seen him talk and podcast. He's a very interesting character, very funny guy. But with his situation he has at home, I know that he has a wife. I know that he has a child. I know that Sean O'Malley is a celebrity. He's very famous. He's very successful in his career as a UFC fighter, and also monetarily, he makes a ton of money. He's a great provider. He seems like a good father, and he seems like he's a good husband. Now, the only discrepancy is that Sean O'Malley has sex with other women outside of his marriage, but he doesn't hide it. He tells his wife about it.
But she doesn't seem like she's super happy about that, though.
Yeah,
I don't think any wife would be happy about that.
She's not, but she's, what is she going to do? I mean, she's probably accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and perhaps she really does love
She's probably going to divorce. It's probably going to happen. I don't think open relationships are something that could last long.
I don't think so either. I think that, Sean O'Malley seems like a very, eccentric type of guy. And the way that he defined it was like, what's the big deal? He's like, I make money. I take care of my family. I treat my wife like a queen. And, he's like, I give her good D and I take care of her and everything else. And, I deserve some, a little extra on the side is what he's saying. And he said because he's like, my body's just raging with testosterone.
So what you're saying is it's okay for your wife to be a sex slave?
Oh, yeah.
Duh, you're crazy, man. Nah, bro, stop it. No, that's what it sounds like, man.
No, what I'm saying is
that's what he has. He has a sex slave at home.
Yeah, well, no, and she's a baby-making machine as well.
Damn.
Yeah. She's barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. Where she belongs. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
You sounded real excited saying it, though.
I did. But if, you know what? If it works for Sean and his wife, it's really none of my business. Would I do that? No. But
you kind of stuttered there for a second.
No, I did not. That's not true. I said no. I was thinking of other stuff while I was saying that.
Me too.
Out loud. I was verbalizing it. I was thinking of other stuff.
Me too.
Stop, dude.
But
if it works for them, it works for them. And she's unhappy, and eventually she wants to divorce him, or she's probably maybe going to cheat on him someday. Who knows? Because she feels disrespected. Should you do that to your wife? I don't believe so. Do I understand where he's a young man? He does have a lot of testosterone, running through his body. He's making a lot of money. He's getting a lot of attention from females. It's challenging for him, I'm sure. People are always telling him how great he is. You're a great fighter. He feels like a man. He feels, he has virality coming through his body.
He just has to cheat.
He has to cheat.
He has to.
He's a champion.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I got another question, man. Hold up. Would you rather have your girl have a whole bunch of guy friends?
No.
Or your girl has a whole bunch of hoe friends?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, Ali.
It's pretty bad for both, man. She has a whole bunch of guy friends. You're now risking an eternal train being ran. But if she has a bunch of hoe friends, you're risking getting cheated on all the time.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the real nitty-gritty when it comes to relationships. There is absolutely no way that you can control what your partner does. No matter how much you want to control their lives, you will never be able to control them. And actually, statistically, your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend is likely to cheat on you in the workplace, baby.
And he's going with the train. Let's go.
Hold on, in the workplace. So if you're constantly trying to look through your spouse's phone, or you're looking through their emails, or you're looking in their car to see if you find anything interesting, anything like that, if you're doing that, you're just setting yourself up to feel nervous and anxious and just sad and bummed out. And you're not trusting your partner either. And like I said, if your partner is going to cheat, they're going to cheat. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Now,
I think you're taking it too literal.
No, let me go back.
Simple question.
But if I'm going from instinctual, like animalistic, more primal emotion, I don't want my girlfriend to have male friends. Let's be real. I really don't. Now, if it's a friend that's like it's an acquaintance type thing, or it's like they may have have some sort of like professional relationship or anything like that, but they're not hanging out on the weekends or talking to each other on the phone for an hour, that would be fine. But it's like if she has a guy friend and they're going to go to the movies.
What's wrong with the movies?
Or if they're going to go out for dinner.
No. They're hungry.
No, they're going to go for bicycle rides together. Like, no way. Like,
it's a sunny day outside.
No, absolutely not. Like, I wouldn't like that. And then also, if your spouse, I would hope it's not your spouse, but if your spouse hangs around, and I don't mean like, again, coworkers or acquaintances or people in her professional world. But I mean, if she chooses to have close friends who are promiscuous, there's probably something wrong with her.
Dang.
There's probably something wrong with her. You shouldn't want to hang around with bad people. It's like me. All my friends are good. All my friends have good moral character, I believe.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And I don't have a whole lot of friends. I have maybe like 5 friends. Like 5 real friends.
You got more friends than that.
No, I have like 5 friends. I have you. I have Trung. Of Richie, of course. Orlando. And my sister, really. That's it.
You got 5 friends?
I have 5 friends.
Damn. That's homie shit right there.
Yeah. And my girlfriend, too.
Keep your circle small, man.
Yeah, it's small. I keep it real small. Because, you don't want to hang around with people who are negative and people who are creating, negative sphere around their lives. Creating drama and not respecting their bodies. If you want to hang around with people like that, and if your girlfriend wants to hang around with people like that, or if your boyfriend likes to hang around with people like that, or your spouse, maybe it's either they're doing something that you're not aware of yet, or they're trying to vicariously live through these other people, and none of those things are good.
That's a big word.
Oh yeah,
vicariously.
I'm a big guy, that. Baby.
I like that.
I'm a big guy.
You got to keep that up. You got to learn a new word every day.
Dude, I'm big. I'm like 6'2".
I believe you.
Yeah, me too.
I believe you.
6'2".
They believe you too.
Yeah.
Stand up for me. No. Shoot, man.
Oh my god. What else we got?
Shoot, I was gonna say, like, since you're not fucking with all that negativity, how you feel about Dylan Dennis?
I don't know who Dylan Dennis is.
Logan Paul.
Oh, Dylan.
They were supposed to fight,
yeah,
and now he got his wife all nude up on Twitter or
Dylan
X.
Dennis. Yeah, Dylan Dennis and Logan Paul. Logan Paul, I mean, is fighting a UFC fighter, right? He's an MMA fighter. Dylan Dennis, is that what he is?
I don't know. He does like jujitsu or some shit.
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter.
Yeah, MMA.
And so Logan Paul's wife, I guess she used to date this guy Dylan Dennis, which is kind of weird. It's kind of a like weird situation, I guess. Kind of an awkward situation, really, if you ask me. But now this guy Dylan Dennis, he's putting out videos that Logan Paul's wife used to send him back in the day, nude pictures and things like that. And he was telling, he said this publicly. He said, Logan Paul, your wife had sex with over 75 men before she married you.
Is that revenge porn?
Revenge porn.
Is that illegal?
It might be. I mean, those are confidential pictures, But yeah. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I have no idea. But what I do know is that. I mean, how would you feel, Ali? I mean, if you were dating, not dating, if you were married to a woman, and then now like some guys telling you like, oh, she had sex with like dozens of men and people, the whole world seeing her nude pictures.
Did I get a prenup or no?
I mean, would you get a prenup?
Well, did I in this hypothetical situation?
No.
Fuck.
Well, you want to say yes?
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say?
Why this rich bastard didn't get a fucking prenup? Oh, damn, dude. That's rough. You said 70?
75 men. She had sex
75.
with 75. That's disgusting.
That is 70.
Logan Paul's wife is disgusting. He should divorce her. She's gross.
75?
75. She had sex with 75 men.
Dude, that's 74 too many. I get a divorce after 5, bro. You
It's a hot dog in a hallway.
You said she been with 5 people?
It's
Done.
Too many.
Done. We over.
Too many.
We over and done.
Yeah, too many. Can you imagine that?
No, 70 is crazy though.
Hot dog in a hallway, right?
Yeah, that is insane.
It's like, what do you do with that?
How did he know that?
She probably told him.
But usually when women tell you their body count, they're lying.
It's probably more.
So it's probably more.
Dude, that's so gross, dude.
Damn.
I'm not down with that.
That's why you never ask.
Yeah.
Never ask.
Yeah. What's your body count?
Not a lot. Not a lot, bro. I keep my circle small, bro.
Yeah, but what is it though? What is your body count, Ali? Tell the people.
I can't tell the people.
Tell the nice people what your body count is.
I will say.
Okay.
Nothing.
You'll say.
But it's not a lot, and I don't like being with a lot of people. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, it's really not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your.
And you guys better be wearing condoms too. I know some of y'all don't like wearing condoms. Wear a fucking condom.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. Because here's the thing: is that every time if you're a man, I think that there's different. It's like a double standard. If a guy has sex with a lot of women, he's a player and he's cool and he's like a charismatic guy or whatever.
Bro, STDs are so cool, man.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Fucking crazy.
But what ends up happening is like when you have all this very casual encounters with people, you're looking at everybody as a casual encounter, as like they don't matter, like they're disposable. But in the process, you're doing that to yourself. And so what you don't understand, it's on a subconscious level, you're telling yourself, I'm not worthy. I don't matter. I'm just as casual and I'm not deserving of a true relationship. And so when you live that life, it's very hard to get out of that. And you have to really change your mentality. Otherwise, you're screwed. It's like you're putting yourself down.
That's deep.
And you think you're cool because you're like, I'm getting laid. But it's like, no, you're putting yourself down. You're putting yourself in the same category that you're putting all these people.
Can a hoe be reformed?
Expand on that.
Can they come back from the darkness? Or is the wholeness just like dormant inside of them?
I mean,
and then it comes out like a werewolf. Like, is it always there, or can it disappear for good? I mean, if you ask our friend Richie the barber, his go-to response would be, well, if she's saved by Jesus Christ, and it's okay, she's probably gonna be fine. There are people. There's people who are saved. Yeah. And then they relapse. Yeah, it happens all the time. People backtrack. It happens. Yeah. So here's my thing. I think that sorry. I'm like in my head, I'm like thinking, should I tell him something stupid or should I tell him something real? I don't know where you were going with that. Oh man. Oh no. I think a hoe is a hoe for life. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because you think about it. If you don't respect your body and you just let a bunch of dudes stick their wieners up inside of you. Okay, so here's the thing. It's unfortunately the truth. This is the thing. So I was having this conversation with somebody not very long ago.
And then they were saying, like, why is it that men can have sex with, like, 50 women and people think they're cool, and then a woman has sex with 50 men and they think she's gross and she's a whore and she's a slut?
It's both gross.
No, well, let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why it is different.
That's not different.
It is, and I'll tell you why right now. Women carry a larger risk in a sexual encounter. Not only can women contract sexual diseases more than men can, statistically speaking, but also they can become pregnant. And now they're carrying a baby, a human being from a man that they were just casually having sex with. It's a very, very difficult and scary situation to be in. So if you're a woman and you're putting, and also, mind you, too.
I should just own a coat hanger.
Oh, God.
What do you mean?
Oh, my God, Ollie. Oh, my God, Ollie.
I don't think there's a difference, bro. You're gross if you're a man doing it. You're gross if you're a girl doing it.
No, but I'm explaining why. Women carry a larger risk in a sexual encounter. And also, men tend to be more violent. Men kill women, statistically. Men kill each other. So if you're having a sexual encounter with a man, you don't know if he's going to murder you. You don't know if he has a disease. You don't know if he's going to get you pregnant that night. You don't know what's going to happen.
You're scaring the hoes, man.
Yeah, so if you're a woman who does not think about those things, that means that you're either very unintelligent, or your primitive need is larger than your intellectual capacity to control your body in the way that you enact. So or you were sexually abused as a child, and now you have no value of your body. You feel like it's torn away from you. You have no value as a woman, you don't have any self-respect. So whatever camp you're in, it's gross and it's sad, whichever one it is. So if you're out there, it's specifically women being promiscuous, it's more damaging. And also another thing, men and women are very, very different in many different regards. For example, antisocial men. So when people talk about like antisocial personalities, men tend to be aggressive when they're antisocial, or they tend to be very quiet and reclusive, and they lash out sometimes in violence. It's like they're trying to alienate themselves. Women do it in a very different way. Women, they tarnish their reputation. That's what antisocial personality looks like in female form, is they tarnish their reputation by being promiscuous, because they're ensuring that they will never be loved, taken seriously, or respected. And that's
but why can't they just be free to do what they want to do?
They can do whatever they want. But if you're a woman who's putting yourself in dangerous situations...
You sound like a victim blamer.
I'm not. It's a victim blaming.
That is like...
Where is this victim?
Bro, that is victim blaming, bro.
What do you do? Where is this victim?
You just said they put themselves in dangerous situations.
Yeah.
How are you going to know if you're in a dangerous situation?
Well, if you're having sex with a guy at a party, or you're leaving a bar with a drunk guy, you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation.
But she's also drunk.
It doesn't matter. If I was a woman, I would never go home with a man at a bar. That's insane. That's insanity. I would never do that. That's crazy. Because I'd be thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what his intentions are. Does he have violent tendencies? Does he have any diseases? Is this a setup? And I'm not saying people be paranoid. I'm not saying that. But, be discerning and be intelligent and think about the future. And if you do that, and if you're a man or a woman and you're thinking about your future, you probably aren't going to be doing those types of things. And that's just the truth.
Agreed.
Yeah, dude.
Shoot. But without the victim blaming part.
I don't blame any victims. I'm just saying, you don't have sex with strangers. Of course, you can if that's what you want to do. But I think you should date people or marry them and then have sex with them. Do it right.
You said marry first?
Yeah.
This man's from the Middle East, everybody. This man's from the Middle East. We're not going to listen to nothing he got to say.
It's just got to be completely covered.
Shoot.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Well,
why not?
No. It's okay. Whatever she wants. If that's what she wants, then that's what she wants. If my girlfriend said, like, I'm gonna wear the whole What's it called?
Hijab.
Hijab, and she's gonna wear the hijab. I'd be stoked. I'd be like, really? That'd be awesome. Your body's a temple, baby. And only I want to see it. Look at these other men. They don't love you like I love you. That's what I would tell her.
Now you understand, man.
Yep.
now you're getting it.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah.
Now you're getting it, man.
Yeah. Well, it was a fun episode. I had a good time.
Tight.
I had a good time, man.
Bringing it back, man. Bringing that shit back, dog.
Well, you're supposed to do a hand hug. No, like this. You go like that. Yeah,
that's
hand
gay.
hug it up.
That's gay as hell, bro. We cutting that out.
No,
we cutting that shit out.
Thank you guys for watching. Really, really appreciate your time, especially if you watched to the very, very end. It really means a lot to us. Please subscribe to this channel. It is new, and we're trying to really expand this and really grow this as much as we can. And we want to be here and have conversations with you guys. And please leave us any topics, any comments, any things that you guys would like for us to talk about in future episodes.
And don't forget, fam, One Piece live action, August 31st. Let's go.
Nobody watches anime. No, that's for weird people. No, don't watch anime. It's bad for you guys.